margin. But I think to your point earlier about what's this done to the smaller individual developers or the 2 or 3 guys, I was one of those guys probably through 2005. And Gene Riley convinced me that concept might be evolving to more institutional ownership, which I totally agree with at this point. There's been a huge change where institutions now own the real estate, and it makes it very difficult for the one-off guy. I put myself in that position 10, 15 years ago of having to buy or option 2 or 3 pieces of property, put up $500,000 deposits to hold that property while I then went out and secured either equity or debt financing to actually build a spec building. And you do 2 or 3 of those and anybody's checkbook starts to get depleted. And I think that is another interesting factor when you look at the institutionalization, is just the ability to control real estate in a rising market is very, very difficult, because institutions like ourselves might make a $500,000 good faith deposit on an escrow, and that knocks out 80% of the players just in the pursuit component. So it's a very interesting evolution. And then of course the access to capital and the liquidity and the ability to hold through a down cycle and not just get blown out, that's another huge advantage to the institutions. So the whole business of development, particularly speculative development here in Southern California, in the Southwest, where it's still pretty popular, has evolved to fewer and fewer institutional owners playing that game.